2, 3, 4. Alejandro Aranda. Hey, come on, what? All men are dogs, so they say. This track is about as simple as pop songwriting can be. Love that intro. Love the drum groove. It reminds me of the 80s. It reminds me of that song that went, I'll stop the world and melt with you. So I think, could you sing that over that? Let me see. I'll stop the world and melt with you. I'll stop the world and it's getting better. You ever know the song but not the band? I forgot who sang that. Was that a Flock of Seagulls? I forgot. Anyway, this song is written in its simplicity, and we all know, if you are an Alejandro fan, how well he can play. But to tell his story, he put all that aside and said, I'm going to tell my story, and this is what I don't need all those bells and whistle. I just need a simple track. And for you producers and songwriters, pay attention to the form of this track, how long the intro is, how he breaks down into the verse, how he has that little break in the middle of the verse. So he's got this bell. Bells were really popular in the 80s. And then here comes the verse. He tells a story here. Yeah. Simple bass drums and a pad. I think there's some guitar and some other effects in there. But after what sets up the hook, after what we might call a pre, he's got this little vocal riff in here. Right here goes. Oh, oh. And then there's something else. This millennial love is something else. This millennial love is something else. I love how he just repeats the chorus and the chorus and the chorus and the chorus. And then what else was popular in the 80s were solos. And his solo was the vocal break after this. And I will do anything for you. Nice. And that sets up the second verse. So that solo in between the hook and the second verse lets the song breathe. It lets you go, wow. Plus the song gives you a feeling of freedom, of blissfulness. Just listen to the doom, 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 like you're driving down the street. I just knocked the camera off, right? But I'm gonna just leave it where it's at. Doom, 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 doom. Dude, the freedom of this song and the openness of the chords is tells a story. I mean, he's an amazing player, but he said, I'm going to tell a story. I can't get that through to you enough. Now, in the second verse, pay attention. He does not put that vocal riff in between the verse and the hook. This that I just played, you heard it, does not go between the verse and the hook the second time around. He sings straight through. Why does he do that? Who knows? He didn't want to take the time to put you through that whole thing. In fact, if you hear the first verse, you're like, oh man, I really love that. In the second verse, you kind of expect to hear it again. He does not give it to you. And that is brilliant songwriting. After that, he goes back into the hook, does the hook again. And then the vocal break. I love this. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Oh, by the way, COVID-19 has shut me completely down. So my Venmo is this, and my PayPal is this, and my Cash App is this. If you find it kind in your heart and you really like the information that I'm giving, anything, a donation, because, brother got to eat. Brother like to eat. Anyway, also, for everybody that does donate and I get their email, I will send them these stems, the stems for our Millennial Love. And I think I have the stems for the other ones, but this one I will send. So you'll get the whole instrumental that I put together. You can do whatever you want with it. It's MIDI files, made after someone who's, but whatever you can give would help. Thank you so much. So what is happening here is the bridge. And I was expecting the bridge, and he's a songwriter, so I know that there was going to be a bridge. So I was just wondering what he was going to do. So he's in the key of B flat, I believe. This millennial love is something else. This millennial love. So when he goes to the bridge, he goes to the 2. B flat is the 1. He goes to C, which is the 2, and he stays there. And it's only a 4-bar bridge break, and then he just drops off the mountain into that pad, and he lets you just hear the silkiness of his vocals. This millennial love is something else. This millennial love. This millennial love. I don't think there's bass in it. Oh, there is bass. There is bass, but it's like way lower, and it's a synth bass. I kind of just threw this together. It's a millennial love. This millennial love. I love it. And at the end of the song is I will do anything for you. So now let's check out this dude's lyrics. All men are dogs, they say, so I'll run away and become a stray. Now listen to that. Listen to that. Listen to that. I'll come back abused for you to laugh at me and tell your friends I'm nothing. I would work in a sewer till I melt and break my back, but close my mouth. Lose my hand in a conveyor belt, which means he's working. I mean, he's just a regular blue-collar worker. And then cry in the lunchroom. Listen to how he's demeaning himself. Listen to the insecurities of it. And then he's going to cry in the lunchroom. And then he goes into this millennial love is something else. Now listen to that. He says, I'm nothing, I'm nothing, I'm nothing. I'll do anything for you. I don't care. This millennial love is something else, meaning that he's in love. And nothing in the world matters. Music can be a millennial love. Food can be a millennial love. I mean, are you a millennial? Where you were born around, I guess, between the 90s and the turn of the century. I think those are millennials. These things can be millennial loves. When you love something so much that you'll do anything to have that, and you'll give anything to that somebody. He already feels like he doesn't deserve her. There was another song that he did, and it was the same. It was the same sense. I don't recall what that song was, but I get the sense that this man is, again, a tortured soul, which is why he's so talented. Okay. So the second verse is, I would do anything for you. That's the end of the chorus. Picture frames of us inside disappearing in our eyes. I won't let go of you. I won't let go of you. Now you took me by surprise. You'd rather scroll through my whole life. So obviously this person he was in love with and fantasizing about likes him too. I'm right. I'm right in front of you, but you never noticed me. Oh, okay. So with that being said, he fantasizes about them being together and them being in love. And what's interesting is that you'd rather scroll through my whole life. Scroll through meaning none of this matters. Let me just get this out of the way. I don't know who you are. And then he says, but you never notice me now. This millennial love is something else. And then he leaves it at that. That's all you hear for the rest of the song. This millennial, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. And I would do anything for you. What more do you need to know? Alejandro Aranda is a beast. A beast. And I wish him all the luck in the world. We're going to check out some more of these songs. A lot of people have been sending me other artists that they feel are on the same level as Alejandro. Thank you for sending those people to me. Thank you. I'm not forgetting about you. Oh, I'm listening to these people. Alejandro is a very special person. I've been interested in him for a while, and I am listening to those other artists. Ladies and gentlemen, producers and songwriters, be safe. COVID-19 is real. If everybody's going outside, you don't have to. Just wait till they give the all clear signal. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like.